Whoa, hold on. Oh, there are people on that ride. Hello. Today's another after work trip. We're at Universal Studios Hollywood. We're stopping by because there's a lot of updates. We haven't actually been here yet for any of the Jurassic World construction stuff, so we're for sure gonna look at that right now. But also, that ride should be opening this weekend or next weekend, so this will be a little preview, and then hopefully we'll be at opening day. I mean, I fully intend to be there. Jurassic Park's my favorite movie, so let's go look at what's new at Universal Studios Hollywood. Come explore with me. It's actually been a minute since I've been to Universal Studios Hollywood. I let my pass expire with the full intention of when Jurassic World the ride would open, I would re-up. But like I said, because that seems to be coming very soon, I re-up my pass, and now I just need to get that set up. So let's do that first. Alright, got my pass all re-up, got my lanyard, ready to take on the day at Universal Studios Hollywood. You can hear a lot of saws and construction equipment as they get to work on the future site of the Secret Life of Pets. So this will soon be the home of Secret Life of Pets. This is Universal's first dark ride attraction. I don't know how screens will be involved, but so it'll be all the way over there. And just based on size alone, we have to speculate, but it certainly looks like it's a two-story attraction, meaning that in theory, the line could be on the first floor, and then the ride could be on the second. Or it's all a facade, and it just lives in that show building over there. Either way, again, this will be next year's big new Universal Studios attraction. It's all themed to Secret Life of Pets. Anyway, this green tarp's doing me no good, so let's keep going. Super Silly Fun Land, very active today. It's only like 73 degrees, so it's not crazy warm. But I guess when the sun's beating down on you all day, the water probably looks awfully refreshing. Oh, something about that smell of chlorine makes me think of water parks. Makes you feel like you're on vacation. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but that's like the vacation smell for me. Well, there it is. That building right in front of us. It's what Jurassic World, or what the former Jurassic Park is enclosed in. You can see all the new stuff that they've added down there, including the arch. We'll get a closer look in just a second, but man, it's so close to opening. Interestingly, you can just see the geyser going off there. You can hear the animal noises. I wonder if I can see. You can hear all the sound effects. Oh, there's a boat going through. See, if you remember the old ride, this was all enclosed. That area that's enclosed over there was actually the Brachiosaur paddock, or the Ultrasaur Lagoon, I guess. There's a boat going up right now. Nobody on it. They've got tests. They've got those test dummies on it. But anyway, they enclosed that whole thing to do a new Mosasaur. I mean, I hate to say it, but a screen-based part of the ride. It sounds cool in principle, but you always get nervous when they replace animatronics with screens. Let's go down and get a good look. This is my first time. I've looked at videos, but this is my first time looking at it with my own eyes, so looks pretty awesome. I got here today at 5:30, and the parking structures and out front looked not busy at all, but as you can see, deeper into the park, quite a crowd. It is very busy today. Almost at the bottom of these incredibly long steps. I'm recording because if I fell, I most certainly would want to be recording, even though it would be massively embarrassing. But you best believe I would use that for the vlog. You can see this is the first major addition that they did Before the ride, well actually immediately after the ride closed, they started putting scaffolding up around all this. But then they added this giant T-Rex silhouette on the side of this building. Which, again, I know is part of the Jurassic World logo, but it's just much more reminiscent of Jurassic Park. So I liked it. But then, you had all that stuff. And they were working on everything. It did not look good. It looked like they were just slapping gray and blue on everything and just going with a generic overhaul of the ride. Which, the issue with that is that Jurassic World inherently is not as, I don't know what the word is for it, the longevity of the franchise isn't quite as popular as Jurassic Park. The films, even in 5 years, haven't aged as well as Jurassic Park did. So, here we are. With a whole new land, well, kind of a mini land, themed to a ride that in 10 years probably won't be remembered as good. But that doesn't mean that the theme park attraction won't be awesome. So benefit of the doubt until we ride it, which doesn't look like it's going to be today because they're still just testing over there. Oh, there are people on that ride. Guys, we must be so close. We must be getting so close to open. But this is our first time being here, so let's do a full tour of everything. Alright, let's dive right into it. First being, let's go look at the arch. When it was Jurassic Park, it was opened with the flames on either side. So, I'm assuming those will come back. You can see on the side of it, they literally, it's still set up for that. But also maybe flames along the top. I've seen a lot of videos profiling this land. And my first thought is, everyone said the sign looks better in person than it does on video. And I would disagree. Alright, we're pretty close. I don't know if you can see it, but like you can see all the rivets and metal work in there. And I mean, you're right, maybe there's not a good way to do that. But it does sort of look just slapped together. Whatever, it's still cool. I'm not going to complain the whole video, guys. I'm still excited. The first major thing you might notice when you come down is this giant Jurassic World sign. Oh, another boat. They added this. This never used to be here. It was just like a little window up there on the old Jurassic Park ride. So they added this, and what's really kind of cool about it is you can literally see it from the freeway. So way off in the distance now, two things that you can distinctly make out, three things actually, of Universal Studios Hollywood, is this Jurassic World sign, the Hogwarts Castle, and then, of all things, a giant yellow minion head. So take that for what it's worth. Alright, so the other big attraction besides Jurassic World the ride is going to be the Raptor encounter, which is a character meet and greet with Blue the Raptor. You see, they've given it a new permanent sign. So the first thing you'll notice right away is this new building right over to the side of the building. There used to actually be a Spinosaurus like statue right in this area with some trees. But now it is the new home of the Raptor paddocks. Now it's not known yet whether the experience is inside or outside of it, but maybe it's both. Maybe it's set up where if the weather, it's inclement weather, which in California during the winter season we get a lot of rain. There's a chance that maybe that they have the character meet and greets inside this building, but I would bet that they're going to be outside. Let's go down because there's no point being up here. Well, we got turnstiles here. You'll come over to this area, and I assume, I wonder what they're doing. You come over to this area, and I assume one of the Velociraptors will come out of the door, and then pictures will be taken in front of it. I don't know if I have video of the old Raptor encounter, but I can include it here if I do. I think I have a picture of it, but it used to just be over in this area, just along those rocks there, and you'd come and just get a photo. So the permanent area is definitely an upgrade. You can also see some of the detail on just the metalwork in general. Looks very kind of, I don't know if you can see it or not, but they've painted it to look like it's rusting a little bit, even though all this stuff was literally painted just, I don't know, a couple days ago. Also, if you look over on this wall, on the wall there, the cement has like carved in scratches. So it's like the raptors have been beating up the cement. Overall, definitely an upgrade on the old raptor encounter. This is themed a lot closer to how the physical park looks in the movies, with the Jurassic World blue and gray theming. It looks good. You might notice there used to be a bar, like just kind of it was a permanent structure, but there was a bar that was kind of set up in this area. Well, they ripped that out and then replaced it with all these different rock formations to kind of make the whole area in general look nicer. But they added one new thing, which is over behind this rock. But when Universal takes away a bar, they giveth another. You can see this is one of the new additions here. They've added this bar, this permanent bar fixture that matches a lot better with the aesthetic of Jurassic World. Titled Isla Nublar, thematically appropriate because the main island Jurassic World takes place on is Isla Nublar. So very cool. And it's a full tiki style adult beverage. I don't think they have anything here that's not alcoholic. So where's some of this coming down? Let's take a look at the menu here. So yes, it is all alcoholic beverages. But what's kind of cool about them is, we'll just go down the whole thing. Prices are about your average theme park beer, $11. $14 for the blended drinks. And then some of the island cocktails. Let's see, coming in at $19. Well, some of them are $16. So the big one is $19, and then the remainder of the blended are all $16. And I believe they're all served in these souvenir glasses here, and you get to keep the glass. So this is the glass that the $19 drink comes in, which is the Mai Tai. It's that tall bamboo-looking glass. Should I get one? Bird of Paradise comes in that, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, can I do a Bird of Paradise? Thank you. Of course, enjoy. All right. All right, so this is the Bird of Paradise drink. It was $16. I think it came to $17.52 with tax. And it comes in this cool little souvenir mug. And the other nice thing about this is they said it's refillable. So if I would bring this back in, you can get the drink for whatever the refillable price is, which I realized I should have included, so I'll put it in a lower third right now. Anyway, all the drinks that are sold at Isla Nublar are in fact alcoholic. There are no mocktails per se. So you can see it's got a little flower on top. Very themed paper straw. And then a banana leaf? Or is it a pineapple leaf? Either way. Alright, let's try this. Wait, so two reactions immediately. One, it's excellent. Two, I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe like some sort of, like, a lot of times when you get like a mixed cocktail, we were just at Oga's Cantina, when you have something that's like juice based, it tastes more like, I'm trying to think, like just any drink, any sort of fruity drink you would get at a bar. But this feels like real fruit. This is one of the most refreshing drinks I've ever had. And if there's alcohol in it, I can't taste any. So this is included with the purchase of any of the alcoholic drinks up there, minus the frozen blended ones. Those come in a clear version of this tiki mug. But it's pretty cool. The only criticism is, like, when you look at the stuff that you get at like Oga's Cantina in Star Wars, like this should have dinosaurs on it, or at least something closer to Jurassic Park, right? Seems like a missed opportunity. Everybody keeps coming down asking if the ride is open, and it's not. And the workers constantly have to tell people to go away, which is interesting. But yeah, the ride's not open. Maybe this weekend. We originally heard from a parking attendant that the ride would be opened end of June, so this would be the last weekend in June. Maybe we'll check on Saturday. Alright, my only criticism after now being done is that if you don't drink it soon enough, that paper straw really starts disintegrating. But now I got this cool mug, so I'm down with that. That was worth it, 16 bucks. We just spent 42 on a similar thing, but hard ceramic instead of plastic. But honestly, this looks like something that can go through a dishwasher, so I'm all about that. So when this place went down for refurb, they put up a big old wall right in this area, and that closed off everything, including the gift shop, Jurassic Outfitters. So let's go inside and see if anything's new. Well, this mural, I can tell you, is already new. That didn't used to be there. Oh, we have all new merchandise? Whoa, hold on. The gates are open over here. Some people just got off the ride. Wow. There's the new sign. I used to remember, it used to say Jurassic Park right there. Actually, that's not true. The Jurassic Park, maybe that's where it was. You can see the security says. The security is right over there. Officially fully themed to Jurassic World. Jurassic World on the boats. Also the boats with their new gray paint job. I kind of miss the yellow. Still looks good though. There it goes. Just two people having rid it. As we look at the new sign, you can see they've added the Jurassic Park logo. Well, I should say Jurassic World logo. This is now, when you're at the loading station, you remember it used to be a Jurassic Park sign. But the big sad news, I guess, for longtime fans of this ride is in this little area, there used to be a Barbasol can. But it is no longer there because it's thematically inaccurate. Which, to be honest, I can make the argument that it's not thematically inaccurate because nobody's technically dug it up in canon. Therefore, it should still be there. Also, here's a whole boat of people that have just got off the ride.
Exit to your right and enjoy the rest of your day here at Jurassic World.
Well, they look a little wet. Nobody looks very happy. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign, but I feel like I would have expected people to be a little happier. Well, maybe we'll be riding it soon enough. Unfortunately, not today. Once everything's up and operational, this is where you go to get your photos. They take well, actually they were talking about in the press release, they're gonna do not just photos, but a slow motion video when you're coming down the physical attraction now. So, curious how that's gonna work. You can see some of the new shirts. Isla Nublar. The land map on it. Kind of like this hat. I like that it says Isla Nublar. A lot of these hats, like I have a Jurassic Park one that I bought from here. It says Universal Studios on it, but this is more in-world. Which I hate to keep using the word immersive, but I appreciate the effort to make it a little more immersive. Here's some of those pins I was talking about. Collect all 4 sets, 16 unique designs. You can get a lanyard to put them all on there. Here's some more of those mugs. Isla Nublar Lagoon. Home of the Mosasaur. They also have sweaters for that. Is there anything in the back of these? Oh yeah, look at that. Focus, camera. It's got the Mosasaur on the back. You can see a shark underneath it. And then on the front, you have the same emblem. Isla Nublar Lagoon. $50 for that. It's a good heavy sweatshirt though. I mean, not heavy, it's a perfect summer sweatshirt when it gets kind of chilly at night. Is this a plush blue? Look at this adorable plush blue. $17. It's cool. Well, I've got to be honest, I'm slightly more impressed with the Jurassic World, some of their merchandise. They were starting to get real lazy with the Jurassic Park stuff right when it closed down. See, this is the actual physical attraction. Jurassic size splash. 85-foot vertical drop. Universal Studios. You will get wet. And you really will. This is a cool new T-Rex mug up there. Just a classic vintage Jurassic World shirt. This is a weird looking dinosaur. This is like... That is not canon. Look at this tooth. That's slightly better. Get a Raptor Ranger hat. Or this kind of awesome Jurassic World backpack. Obviously all for youth, but that looks sweet. If I was a kid, I would have wanted that. It's got the warning electrified fence thing on it. They've got a lot of cool merchandise. All right, big upgrades in the gift shop. And if you're feeling nostalgic, Jurassic Park inaugural park guest. We came to the Jurassic Park 25th anniversary celebration here at Universal Studios, and at that they had all these little inspired dinosaur hybrid characters. You can see this is the Jeff Goldblum, Ian Malcolm Velociraptor. Then you have the Ellie Sattler Triceratops, which doesn't make sense because this was Alan Grant's favorite dinosaur. Then a John Hammond Brachiosaurus.
848.
And we're missing the Alan Grant T-Rex. Is he in there? No, he's not. Oh, what a bummer. Anyway, there was an Alan Grant T-Rex. Still pretty cool. It'd be really cool if they had like a Nedry Dilophosaurus. And in the press release, they talked a lot about these statues for different prices. You can see it's Alan Grant, Jeff Goldblum, Ian Malcolm. It's about $180 for those statues. Sick Triceratops, $600. Like, all these are cool, but I don't know if I pay... Oh, like this one. This one's awesome. These baby velociraptors playing. But the issue with that is it $850 awesome? Maybe. It comes with a signature. Barbasol can. Alright, let's go look at, I think the last new area we haven't looked at yet. And this whole area went down for refurb. They also closed Jurassic Cafe. But when it reopened with an entirely new menu. You can see the menu's been completely redone to include all these new entrees. And, oh man, those chorizo empanadas look good. They were going for more of a Costa Rican vibe with this, which is a good thing because it definitely is more in the aesthetic of Jurassic Park, which was a big thing of the old Jurassic Cafe was just hamburgers, chicken tenders, that kind of stuff. It was not one of their better restaurants, so this is definitely an upgrade, them going ahead and including better food and more thematically accurate food. It's now opened 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. and you can see the inside of it is, it's about the same. To be honest, I don't know if you guys remember, but it used to have a really elaborate looking mural to kind of mimic the visitor center in the first film. And they've sort of eliminated that and added in, I'm going to use the word kind of generic Jurassic Park, Jurassic World theming on it. It still looks good in here, but it definitely lost a little bit of that, that vintage artwork feel. Giving tours to some of the workers. Dino Play will be right around the corner. You can see the sign right there. Dino Play is the Jurassic Park themed, well, I should say Jurassic World themed playground. You can bring kids down here. They did some renovation of that, but nobody's actually seen what it looks like yet. So it used to just be like a Triceratops, kind of like soft playground. Also, you can see confirmation that the Dilophosaurus is no longer over there. It used to be a Dilophosaurus at the end of the ride that would spit water at you as you were waiting to get in. It was kind of like one last moment. They've removed that as well. That being said, I could have sworn I had seen video somewhere of a TV that was placed at the end of the attraction, like a monitor, that had Claire and Owen on it at one point. But that has been removed. It is no longer there. And then I think one last thing worth mentioning is over to the right, there used to be these restrooms over here. They're still here, but there used to be a fun dinosaur-sized comparison chart that was on the wall here, and that has been completely erased. It's just gone. Kind of a bummer. Well, they definitely spared no expense. Doing this refurb, because as you look around, it is completely redone. in Jurassic World, opening this summer. And by this summer could be Saturday. Saturday is my new bet. It could totally not be Saturday though, so don't show up unless you have an annual pass and time to kill. Well, that will do it for us today here at Happy Place Explorers. Visiting Universal Studios Hollywood for the first time in a while. A lot of construction going on. Really, all the hype's around Jurassic World right now, which, based on the amount of employees and staff members that are around, kind of guarding the gate, letting people through, and the fact that through the gift shop, the physical entry gates are now open, which have been closed. I would say, I'm still saying probably this weekend. I think this weekend will be opening. So we'll be here on Saturday. Hopefully, even if it's a soft open, they'll be ready to go because people are pretty excited for this ride. So, as always, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned, hit the notification bell to be informed of everything that we have going on here at Happy Place Explorers. And until next time, we'll see you in the Happy Place.